What's up? How's it going, Jack? I don't know. DC Dave, Captain Weirdo, Alien Sensation. How's it going, Dave? I haven't seen you for a while, bud. Hope you're well. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was getting ready to uninstall this game because it's pissing me off. We're gonna try to get some work done though. We'll see how it goes. Why does this sound really loud? Did I turn my headphones up? Yeah, I don't know if it's the latest patch or what, but man, this game is about to drive me bananas. If I don't have trees growing back in the middle of my track, then the train's randomly pulling itself apart. Haven't had that issue before, but for whatever reason, I've got it now. I don't feel like backing down the mountain, so I think we're gonna just head on down this way. Don't believe this will fit on the turntable. Could be wrong, but oh, you were over down in Tennessee. Yeah, you were pretty close. Nashville's just down the river. Not doing too bad. I really want to play Star Citizen, but it's just so unplayable right now. The free fly event's going on, and the back end's just overloaded. So it's just, yeah. I've tried a couple times throughout the day, hop on, see how things are going, and yeah, it's just a hot mess. This game is also a hot mess, but we're going to see if we can get some stuff done. Need to get this train back down the mountain, get back over to the sawmill. And we're probably going to run the log train, get the sawmill pond filled back up. Then we'll see what else the night holds. The stream was loud. Well, nobody said anything during the 2-hour stream, so must have been okay. Yeah, anytime the stream's not sounding right, just let me know. When I record and then I'm editing, I can adjust the game sound. The Heisler's fine. I mean, I can make it up here with the Mogul, so I didn't expect the Heisler to have any issues. I've not come up this steep way with anything. I might try that at some point. Just for funsies. But what I'm thinking where this might shine is I can't bring up the map because this game, sorry, I'm going to try not to be too negative. I can't bring up the map right now. I might do a steeper line from the coal mine over to the Western Industries. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, Dave, I've watched a few different FS22 videos, and no regrets in my decision to never buy another Giants product. I was watching, well, I won't name names. I was watching somebody we both know play Farm Sim 22 just about an hour ago. And he's just zipping around in his little toy plastic tractor. I mean, they just don't behave like vehicles at all. I don't know. It's just not for me, but, you know, millions of people or whatever have fun with it, so good on them. They're hitting their core audience. It's really such a shame that Callum Crops bit the dust. It was headed in the right direction. Any black gold in the future, Jack? Yeah, eventually. We're gonna be heading west now that we've made it to the coal mine. You're gonna probably need some brake here. Yeah, I've seen some demonstration of that, Dave, and it's they added so you can like just tell the AI to drive somewhere on the map, so that's pretty cool. The only people I've seen demonstrating that didn't have AI traffic turned on, and I've heard that it interferes a lot with the AI, so that's too bad. Something Cattle and Crops did really well was the AI. Probably not, Captain Weirdo. I've used them all on a test save. But like the Eureka, it doesn't really have a good use right now because it's really made for passenger trains on flat ground. I don't know that I really need any more locos. I didn't really even need this one. I just wanted a geared loco. The Mogul does everything I need it to do. It really seems like once you get past like 12 cars, things get really weird. So I wanted to run some long trains with this. But even just pulling the 13 cars, you'll see in, I think it's going to be Monday's video, just how frustrating that was. It was a giant pain. I nearly just said screw it and didn't record an episode. This game has gotten me pretty frustrated. Slow down! So we'll see. I might have to give it a rest for a while. I don't know. If a game gets too frustrating, I'm not going to play it. There's too many other games out there, and you know, it's just not... I'm not going to force myself into a corner where I have to play a game. Because, you know, the huge support on YouTube has been awesome, but I'm not going to be a slave to the YouTube, so... Might have to give it a rest. We should be good on water. I just refilled water. Although it reminds me, I need to look in the sand. I filled up the sand before I saved and quit earlier today. I wanted to see if the sand is still in there. Yeah, I got into Farming Simulator. Actually, I bought 15 kind of on a whim right before 17 came out, so I didn't really play 15 that much. I played a ton of 17, had a lot of fun, but it was all heavily modded, and I made a lot of my own mods, did tons of tweaks, and there was a lot of times where I was spending more time modding than I was actually playing, trying to fix stuff, because I like realistic games. That's why you see me playing a lot of simulators like this. You know, as many problems as this game has, it is trying to be a simulation of, you know, a steam locomotive and railroad. I almost didn't buy 19 when Farm Sim 19 came out, but I was intrigued by the building aspect of it. So I did buy it. I had some fun with it, but yeah, it's just really frustrating with how simple everything is. It's not a simulator at all. So I decided, since they weren't really trying to innovate or anything, or actually be a simulator, I was not going to give them any more of my money. So I won't. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the modding was fun, but you get to a point where it's just not fun anymore. So you'll find a bunch of Farming Simulator on my YouTube channel, but there won't be any more. I really liked Cattle and Crops, but unfortunately that project failed. Just not enough people want a realistic farming game. And I don't I don't think they really marketed it that great. I need to stop here. Yeah, I think they just kind of bit off more they can chew. More than they could chew. And then they got, as soon as they got tied up with a shady publisher, I knew it was over. Sure enough, like a year later, the project was abandoned. Go ahead and save the way this game's been going lately. Hey, Builder Crew. Yeah, Scum, I decided to give that a rest until it gets some more content. It's just not enough of a challenge unless you really, really make it a challenge. So I had a lot of fun with the no skills thing that I did. That last series, it just wasn't really enough of a challenge. So I'll probably still stream some Scum, maybe from time to time, and I'll do a series when we get some more content in, because they've got a bunch of stuff coming, like NPC traders, you know, a lot of AI missions, planes. There's just all kinds of stuff coming into Scum. We'll be revisiting that. Yeah, I have, what is it, a Seta Corsa, and played it like, I just haven't had time to play it. So it's probably old now. I think I actually have Dirt Rally too and never got time to play it. I've got way too many games and not enough time. But which one are you thinking of, Captain Weirdo? It's got like a weird robot distorted sound to it right now for some reason. Whistle sounds normal. Mario Kart. My kids have beat me at Mario Kart before. Yeah, I've been seeing some Forza videos pop up in my feed. I haven't really watched them yet, though. Again, just lack of time. Had some good therapy this morning. I got the chainsaw out and cut up a bunch of limbs from a tree that fell down a couple of months ago out back. It was good to get out in my little patch of woods. I live in a subdivision, but I back up against common ground. It has woods and a creek. County park across the creek, so there's nothing directly behind us. I really can't stand the Minecraft track. Not a fan of that change. And when you get about 50 feet away, it loads everything in. Just trying to maintain the speed here so we don't go flying off the track. Got the name of it, but it's really fun. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I got the chainsaw out. It's my dad's. It was my dad's little Echo. I inherited when he passed. That was his favorite little chainsaw for doing little stuff. It's all the chainsaw I need. It's a great little saw too, man. Once it's warmed up, it always starts easy, but especially once it's warmed up, you just like one little half pull on it and it fires right back up. Runs really good. Hey Sandogal, good evening. You just tuning in. We're just working the railroad tonight. Gonna head up back over to the sawmill. Get the log pond filled back up. This is the long way back to the sawmill. I didn't feel like backing all the way down the mountain. I'm going to redo this at some point. What I'm going to do is, instead of this, I'm going to come across here and probably go back up in there and then back down. This is just too sharp here, especially this corner here. Just too sharp. I've actually been tempted just to start over, knowing what I know now. We'll probably do that at some point. I think it's longer than the Mogul, but it has like a built-in tender. So if you take the Mogul and the tender, then it's not as long. Definitely heavier than the Mogul. I forget what the gross weight is. I think this might be the heaviest locomotive in the game right now. Alright, do we need to throw any switches, or are we lined to go back out? That one looks good. The one down the way looks okay. Probably ought to pull up here and throw some wood in, though. Yeah, we are aligned to get on out of here, so that's good. While we're stopping here, we'll just top off with water. Get the fire built back up and be ready to head on out of here. Beautiful. As always, save. Save, save, save. And then save some more. 73 cars. Yeah. I imagine the physics seems to get pretty weird once you get more than like a dozen cars. So I would love to pull, you know, huge heavy trains with this, but I don't think it would end well. This isn't run 8 where you can have like 200 cars. Alright, you fill up. Get some wood thrown in here. Just throw it in through the door. Do I have... I don't have a firewood depot down here, do I? We don't have any iron ore either. I've got like 80 iron ore up at the iron mine. It's another thing I need to do is get the hoppers up there. We've got a lot of work to do. Hey, Charred Arachnid. We just brought the stake car train down from the iron mine. Heading back over to the sawmill area. We're going to probably get the little porter tier 2 hooked up to the log train, get the sawmill pond filled back up. And then we'll see where we need to go from there. I need to bring... I don't know, I'm having fun with this, but I might switch back to the Mogul until we really need this. I need to probably bring the Mogul over. I've got... Look at the map. I actually don't have the map up. Let me switch over to my browser real quick. Do-do-do-do. There it is. Find the link. Pull this over. So we're just down here at the smelter. We just came down this grade, pulled in here. We're gonna head back up towards the sawmill. I've got the four hoppers and one cordwood car sitting in the siding. So at some point I need to bring the mogul over, take those down to the smelter. This save is from when the train was sitting over there, so don't pay any attention to the trains. Actually, can I turn the trains off? Show rolling stock. Doink. There we go. Show beds. Doink. This is a great website. Exclamation map will get you this link. So we're going to head back up through here. Grab the log train, head over to the logging camp. A couple trips to the logging camp, we'll get the sawmill pond full. Then we'll see what we have time for after that. There's just a log. Oh yeah, there's just a log floating in the air. Here, we'll throw it in the firebox. We should never speak of it again. And yeah, the Heisler is definitely suited for the heavy trains. But I don't really have anywhere I need it right now. Since you can't really pull long trains because the physics gets all weird. I mean, the mogul does everything I need it to do. But that may change at some point. So I might try to go from the coal mine over to the Western Industries. Because we need to take... can't do it on this screen because I can't show my cursor. We pop back... Pop this map back up, if I can spit out the words. So we get coal here at the coal mine. The coal needs to go here. So right now, to get the coal to there, I haven't even built any track over here yet. It's a 25-minute train ride to the smelter and then back up this track. Another 15, 20 minutes over to the freight. So it's like an hour train ride to get the coal to the ironworks. So what I might do is investigate. I know some people have gone like across here, so I need to investigate possibility of just going over the mountains and then down to the ironworks from the coal mine. But then that's going to mostly be downhill, so we don't really need the Heisler unless we have to climb high and then go down. I don't know. There's just not a real need for the geared locomotive right now. But it's cool, so and I wanted one, so we got the Heisler. Yeah, it'd be a super long drive, and the Heisler is slow as it is. It's a 25-minute with the mogul. All right, how are we looking here? We have almost 50, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Switches should be lined up. Let's drop one more save. Let's get on out of here. Just threw pizza crust at you. Shoot up, throw it back. There you go. That'll show her. What's up, Nate? Choo choo. How's it going, T-Diva? Welcome. Yeah, throw a whole slice. Quit being so stingy. There we go. Let's watch all the whirly bits. Hey, camera, stay over here. We need a relative camera. It's cool to watch all the little whirly bits go around and around. Yeah, some kind of like cinematic chase cam would be awesome. Yeah, you need to get a new keyboard, Alien. That one's broken. It's a pretty map. Lots of opportunities for F12s. So in my experience with the Heisler, there's no difference above 40% regulator. It just gets louder. You don't go any faster. So that's why we're just sitting at 40%. It's only 6 years old. That's young. The keyboard I'm using is an HP keyboard from back when HP made good stuff. I don't even know what year this thing is from. It's PS2. I'm looking on the back here to see if it has any kind of date on it. So I was super glad when I built my new computer that it actually had a PS2 keyboard port on it, because I hadn't had one of those for a while. So I could use this good keyboard again. It's an HP model number KB-9970. Back when they made real keyboards for real men. But I don't know what year it is. It's old. Wouldn't be surprised if it's 20 years old. Might be older than some people in chat. Here we go, another F12. Climbing out of Smelter Valley. We'll have to stop up here and throw the switch. I need to remember to do that. Yeah, those old Nokia phones were bulletproof. It slowed right down when I backed off on the regulator. I wish I could hit like Shift F or something and hop out of this menu without it changing anything. All right, hold that thought, train. There we go. So there's the cars that need to go down to the smelter. I left them there. You'll see that on... Yeah, I think that'll be Monday's video. Where I headed up to the iron mine. This train was full. Went up to the iron mine. Now we're coming back from the iron mine. So you're in the future, if you're following the YouTube series. From the future. All right, off we go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Arachnid. It was a little long. Not everybody likes the long videos, but try to make some of them long, some of them short. It was definitely longer than I intended it to be. Yeah, Alien. Not everybody can make it to the live streams. So if they're especially noteworthy, I'll throw them over on YouTube. Because they're still on Twitch, but only for like 2 weeks, I think. You can go watch them back for like 2 weeks and then they're gone. Is that the generator exhaust? It must be the generator exhaust. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, I'm not affiliate or partner. I was affiliate and I told them to turn it off. Got tired of telling people not to subscribe. I just signed up for affiliate so I could get my own emotes. And people wouldn't listen. I always felt bad for them subscribing. This is just something I do for fun. Don't need the money, just need people to show up and have fun. Yeah, no problem, Nate. I know this game in particular has been 100 times more popular than anything else I've ever done. So I've been throwing a lot of the streams over on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hi! How's it going over there in YouTube land? Oh, we need to stop. Stop! Gotta throw that switch. It's pretty crazy. I'll throw like one of these live streams over on YouTube and it'll get like 1,200 views. Nuts. I mean, y'all that have been around my channel for years know that if I get like 100 views on a video, then that's a good day. And then I started playing this game and it's like, oh, here, have 60,000 views. All right, so we want to come through here and I think we'll take this back around to the lumber area and then we'll switch over to the little champ. Go get the log train. Us Switch people rule. Hey, what's up, AS1161? Welcome. This is great. Watch this. Oh, it cracks me up every time. They need to do a little work on the... It's not the Heisler, it's the physics. Just this engine is just so powerful, it exaggerates all the physics problems. That's my theory, anyway. Because you can get weird wheel slip even with the mogul. Yeah, meep meep. It's so funny. I'm pretty easily abused, though. Alright, we need to slow down. Like 4% regulator is plenty if you're just tooling around sharp corners. Watched most of it so far. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad I found this game, too. Shout out to Vorden over on my Discord. He just popped in one day. I was like, hey, have you seen this railroad game? It's pretty fun. Like steam engines? I'm in. I grew up around steam. No, I'm not 140 years old. But my dad was really into steam engines. Not locomotives, but like stationary or traction steam locomotives. Sorry, steam tractors. So we would go around a lot of steam shows, see engines. He built, I think, 3 different steam engines. Fun. And we had another big one that he actually bought from somebody that they had built. Sawed a lot of wood with it. It was big. It was built on a pickup truck frame. Come on, train, catch up. There you go. So I don't know if it's the patch or what. I've been having a lot of trouble with trains breaking apart. I didn't have that trouble with the Mogul. I was going slow, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm having that trouble quite a bit. Try to ease on up here. You know, it's not like I was pulling hard on the train. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I think reloading does fix the sound weirdness. So if it gets too bad, I'll reload. But I don't want to reload and then my train's not connected anymore. So do we have any? Yeah, we've got 18 lumber left, and then we're completely out. There's no more logs. So I'm going to ease this up here. We're going to get the log train hooked up. Close enough. Alright, you stay there, Heisler. Whee! Bunny hop our way to victory. What's up, little champ? You ready to go do some work? How do you still have steam pressure? I haven't put wood in you in like forever. I'm not sure how you're still popping off. Your fire temperature is 0. Your water temperature is way below boiling. They need to take a little bit of a look at their physics simulation. So, yeah. Yeah, got plenty of steam. Throw some wood in through the boiler. Been a hot minute since I used this little guy. Now that the fire started going, it realized that it was out of pressure. I think it's just a state bug. They have a lot of bugs around, like, state doesn't get maintained properly. So, I don't know what's up with that. Must be the way they code causes those kind of bugs or something. It's always tricky to get state initialized properly. I'm not saying programming is easy. Play Kerbal Space Program. That's a good game. Oh, we're very much forward to where we need to be. Do-do-do-do. You. You have a standard using 10% grade because you know the Heisler can handle it. 10% grade? That's insane. Alright, you ease on back, little porter. Jeb's a tough son of a gun. He can survive a lot. I know some of this train is broken apart. Specifically here. And here. Apparently it wasn't bunched up properly when I saved. Bring her on back. Like old times running Little Champ 2. So if you weren't around for the beginning, why is it called Champ 2? Well, the original little starter engine that you have is named Betsy. But I edited my save file to name it Champ. So the little original engine was Champ. So when I upgraded to the Tier 2 porter, I named it Champ 2. And I actually deleted the original Champ, edited the save file to give me that money back, and then bought this. So I sold the original one. Sold it. Now I have my green screen up, so cam looks a little funny. Alright, we need to pull forward. Brake off. You're good. Start loosening handbrakes. Alright, now we're looking good. Now we can run back up here. Hey, let's not talk about pebbles, Dave. No, I didn't drive Betsy out, or the Champ out in the woods and shoot it in the head. I just sold it. It went to a good home. I still regret. That's one of my biggest gaming decision regrets ever. Is killing pebbles in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a medieval RPG. That was just a bad move. I still feel bad about that. Oh, I forgot to put a pin in there, or a link in there. Dadgummit. Put it up for adoption. Nah, I just sold it. Eventually we're going to be able to sell locomotives from what I understand, so I just kind of expedited that process with a hex editor. There, this is a slow and painful process. We'll get there eventually. Hey, Wild Goose, welcome. Thanks. Glad you're enjoying the series. And yeah, it's been a crazy wild ride since I just randomly started playing this game. Throughout a video, expected to get the usual, 1 to 200 views. And then people started showing up in droves. So thank you. I'm glad people are having fun. I will admit, though, I'm getting really frustrated with this game. Tonight hasn't been too bad, but it's just been super buggy lately. You'll see a lot of that frustration in Monday's video. Wait, did I pull forward? Wait, what? That had a link in it now? Oh, it's this one that doesn't. No, it does. Okay. What? Am I that tired? What's happening? I would have swore I had to pull that forward so I could put a link in it. I don't know. I think our train's all linked together now. It's annoying when people actually watch your vids. No, it's great. But I've been doing YouTube for like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. Something like that. And, you know, it's just a hobby. I had like, I think it was around 3,600 subs maybe. You know, I'd get, you know, 20 to 200 views on videos depending on how things went. That was great. And then this game happened. Okay, is the entire train gonna pull? How's the day been going? Kind of confusing. No, my day was great. I got a lot done. Got to get out in the woods, use the chainsaw, stack some brush, pile some wood. Folded some laundry, hung out with the family. Petted the cat. It was a good Saturday. Now everybody's in bed. It's 10:40 at night, and I'm playing with trains. All in all, a good day. All right, I think we're pointed towards the sawmill. I hope. Yeah, I just happened to pick a game that people were super interested in, and it kind of snowballed. Like once people started watching, the algorithm smiled on me for whatever reason. And yeah, it just kind of took off. Hey, Big Bricks, welcome. Or Big Brick, sorry. Big Brick 36. Our cat's black and white, too, Duva. It's the wrong kitty. Yeah, let's throw a little more wood in there. How are we doing on water? We're good on water. Stick your head out the window and watch the drivers roll. That switch is lined up properly, so let's go for it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got all 8 cars. What? I can't hear you. Are you sure that's a cat, Alien Sensation? Is the game too loud? I can always turn it down. Forgot how noisy this engine is. Yeah, that's closer to Duva. It's closer. I think I used to run this at 15%. I had to get on 25. All right, let me know how that is. Somehow it got turned up. I blame Dave. Do. All right, we're lined this way, so we'll just go around the bend. Put you on 10. Whee! Run! Well, crap. Jamp? Uh-oh. Jamp! Thought you'd make it with 10, but you're not quite up the grade yet. Oh, stop. Stop. I'm not sure it even has sand in it. Ah, crap. Not sure I can pull out of this. There we go. It's all about controlling the power. Any other tarantula cats that we should know about? Seems like something we ought to look into. Hey, Dave, while you're here, have you been doing any Icarus? I'm thinking I might just refund it. I don't think it's going to be ready when it releases, and they made some really weird like balance choices. Like you're in a spacesuit, but if you go in a cave, you get pneumonia. I don't know. Curious if you had played any more, or what your thoughts were on it. I just don't feel like it's going to be good when it comes out. It might eventually be good. Got 7 other spider cats. This is the alien sensation. Alright, you go around the loop. I'm going to run back over here and flip the switch so we'll be ready to head out. Yeah, I haven't really played it, Dave. I've just been kind of keeping an eye, excuse me, on the Reddit and a few videos here and there. There's a lot of people refunding just because it's just not ready and just the weird balance issues. The Arctic of no way. I forgot to top off with water while we're over here. Gotta remember, this thing doesn't carry very much water. That's shorts and t-shirt weather. It's getting colder here. I need to air up my tires. My truck was complaining. All the tires were a little low. It complains if it gets down below like 35 or 36 psi. I forget what the trigger point is. It's cold and the tires get a little low. Just got ice cubes bolted on. Any tips on getting down to the smelter? If you type !map, you can see my current route down there, if that'll help any. Just stop here. I actually want to get this lined up. Give me just a second. I'll show you. Actually, I did a route down the smelter and then I redid it, so I'll show you the two different ways I went to the smelter. And I try to keep that map updated when I build track. And it's also linked in all of my videos on YouTube now. I did that today. Added the link to the map. Alright, now's a great time to save. Whee! Some logs going. Let me pop over to my browser here. Do-do-do-do. Pull this map back up. Pull that over there. Ooh, that's bright. Then we're going to turn off rolling stock, turn off beds. And I don't care about any of this slope stuff. So, the first time I came to the smelter, I came through here. So there's the sawmill. You come over here, there's this kind of tight valley right here. I came through that notch, and then I went down. I followed this down here, and I went down through here, kind of looped around, and then down. That worked great with the porter. Once I got the bigger mogul, it just didn't work that great. The curves were too tight. I didn't really lay it to any standard. So what I ended up going with, actually, let me turn back on beds. Here we go. What I ended up doing was coming over here, and I built, I don't like huge skybridge trestles, but I built a pretty decent sized trestle here. And then it joins up. This is all just ground slope. Follows down this hill. If you kind of look over here, there's the smelter, there's a hill over here. You can see where they've made a cut. It comes up around this hill. So I just followed that. I'm not sure what they intended once you got over here. It kind of just seemed to quit. But what I ended up doing is just making a trestle up to here. And then, so that's how I get to the smelter right now. You can follow this ridge down. I hope that helps. But it gets pretty tight here if you go down this way. It worked fine for the porter, though. You're up for adoption, alien sensation? The secret is to have kids, and you teach your kids how to cook, and then you don't have to cook anymore. My daughter made an awesome fruit pizza for dessert tonight. It was delicious. We actually had regular pizza from a local pizza place. Then we had fruit pizza for dessert. Yeah, no problem, Big Brick. And on that site, if you just go to that site, you can find the whole like front page of that site. It's just people's railroads. You can check them out. See what they did. Yeah, not everybody's cut out to be a parent, I guess. All right, let's pull forward. Next two cars loaded it. Need to put a thingy over here so I can line up easier. You know, a thingy. I do this a lot for loading zones. I'll put one of these just to show where the crane is. Favorite type of pizza? I'm a New York style pizza guy. And I actually like Papa John's. I mean, it's a chain for sure, but Papa John's is pretty good. And then we've got a place here in St. Louis. I don't think it's a chain. I think it's like a family. Racanelli's, I think it's called. They have very awesome New York style pizza. But they're further downtown. They're like a 45 to an hour minute drive from where I live, so I don't get them anymore. But I used to work down closer to there. We would get Racanelli's sometimes. Any kind of good New York style pizza. What we had tonight though was St. Louis style pizza, which I usually don't like. It's really super thin crust. There's a local chain here called Stefanina's, and they make really good thin crust pizza. I don't like Emo's. Like, if you know St. Louis, you've probably heard of Emo's. I don't care for Emo's pizza. It's like a saltine with ketchup on it. Getting all kinds of people adopted. Okay. All right, pull on forward. Little porter that could. I need to try to get hooked up with Mr. Mark DuPont at some point. Do some multiplayer. He used to be my farm sim partner in crime. If you like Farming Simulator, check out, there should be a playlist on my channel. Back up. It's something old and dirty. We played on I played with Mark DuPont on a Russian map, and we used a bunch of wild and crazy Russian mods that I had to fix, even get them to work. We had a lot of fun. Also check out Mark DuPont's channel. He's got a lot of good farm sim stuff on there. You like kind of like story based, somewhat realistic play. Favorite toppings, Chart Arachnid, on a pizza? Definitely the meats, like sausage, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, bacon. I really like a good like beef and jalapeno. That's a good combo. But I'm not too picky. And I actually like pizza too. Although I haven't been to Pizza Hut in a long, long time, so maybe they suck now. I don't know. We've got another good restaurant here, Dewey's Pizza. I'm not sure if they're a chain or if they're just a St. Louis thing. They've got some really good, like, unique pizzas. They've got one called the Dr. Dre. I don't even remember what it's got on it, but it's like meat and onions and peppers, and it's just goodness. Oh, thanks, Dave. You found it. Since we're talking about pizza. Oh, I'm all for pineapple on pizza. I think it pairs really well with Canadian bacon. You get the saltiness of the Canadian bacon and the sweet tartness of the pineapple, and it's just all good. I just like food. I'm a big fan of food. There you go. You found it, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Mark hasn't been... I don't think he's made any videos in a long time. He's been busy with other things. But he's got some really good farm sim stuff on there if you're into farm sim. I had to toot the whistle just for old time's sake. All right, last 2 cars. Let's go, champ. You got to lean into it, son. Come on. Heave! There you go. Got over that stiction. You're all modded out now, Dave? Alright, did I pull down far enough? Yeah, he's been busy doing non-gaming stuff. Living the good life. I think he's starting to get holed up for the winter, though, so I'm hoping I can get together with him and do some of this Railroads Online. I know he's been playing it. Yeah, if you're in Norway, it's got to be early, Alien. Because it's 11 p.m. here. Great state of Missouri. USA. The little champ that might. If it feels like it. They're pretty good load, though. I mean, we're going to have 8 cars full of logs. See, the cars are bent. Getting the U-shape. Which doesn't really make any sense for this kind of car. Because the pressure point is here over the truck and there over the truck. So there's no real reason for it to bend, but, you know, hey, they're trying. You're wondering why the sun didn't come up? It'll come up in April. Oh yeah, Captain Weirdo? I'm just west of St. Louis. Whee! I'm originally from the middle of nowhere, Missouri. Up in the northern part of the state. Boy. Alright. A prudent man would save. Do that. Throw a couple more sticks of wood on, and let's get out of here. Alright, you just need to drag this over to the grade. We got a 2% grade right over there. Right over there. Got this, champ. Got it rolling. Here we go. A real train conductor. Yeah, the real train conductor would be in a pile of tangled train at the bottom of this hill, too. Got 10% brake on. We'll see how that does. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Did they change the porter? It almost seems like it behaves differently, but it could just be because I haven't used it in a while. Alright, I think we're pretty well down off the hill, so just open her back up. Dun, dun, dun. I didn't know where Idaho was. I mean, my geography is pretty bad, but I know where Idaho is. I haven't heard the, like, weird digital robot sounds. Maybe it decided not to do that anymore. So we came out of the log track, so we should be lined right back into the log tracks. See how that goes. Oh, the Californias found you? That's too bad. They're infecting Texas, too. Our state sucks, so let's go to another state and try to turn it into the state that sucks. But anyway, that's enough about that. Trains! Trains are good! Yeah! Train. Hey, Alien, that's the problem with videos, though, right? They only show what the presenter wants you to see. Will that roll into the pond? It probably will. The Ice Lake scene. I haven't seen Polar Express for quite a while. So I don't remember that scene in particular. I kind of sort of remember it getting off the track. And that car should go in the pond. But these two won't. And I actually can't get around that train. It's in the way. Train like Bambi on ice. That pretty much sums it up. So what I want to do here, I want to pull forward. I just back over to the sawmill. This train's in the way over here. I don't know with 13 cars if I can fit on the passing track either. Yeah, because as everybody knows, Charred Arachnid, locomotives have differential braking. Alright, I need to stop there or I'm going to derail. Yeah, that should work. Alright, that should be 48 logs minus whatever it's processed already. Like it's processed quite a few. Cool. One more trip, we'll have the pond pretty much full. How we doing money-wise? Nice. Got enough for another hopper car. Kind of like to have like maybe 6 hoppers. We'll see. We've got 4 right now. Dun-dun-da. ABS and power steering. GPS too, little known fact. Well, let's see how well the physics does backing up to the sawmill. Yeah, Alexander the Great used it on his elephants. Chat's pretty feisty tonight, I gotta say. Good to see people chatting and having a good time. Alright, we're through most of the switches, so let's open her up. What's the worst that could happen? Dun-da-da! Catch you there, Captain Weirdo. Sleep well. Enjoy the church. So far, so good. Yeah, Alien Sensation, it kind of fits any of those locales, right? That has the pine forest, rugged landscape. I don't know about the ferns, though. Kind of makes me think Pacific Northwest. Probably alien. All right. Like deja vu all over again. Whoa! Whoa, horsey! Did we woe in time? I think we might have woed in time. See where the logs go. Nailed it. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, you got them there too? Cool. I don't know much about Norway. I've heard it gets a little chilly there in the winter, though. No, Nate, Porter just has mechanical brakes. Once you get into the bigger locomotives, they have air brakes. Like my Mogul and the Heisler both have air brakes. This just has this lever, which is like running. I don't think they model all the linkage, but actually they do have most of the linkage there. So that pushes there. Then does what? Rotates that. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. So when you push that forward, it pushes this lever forward. That rotates around this shaft, which makes this little lever here go down. That pulls down on, you can see it. It pulls down and then it makes these two things go out and press against the wheel. So yeah, actually all the linkage is there. Well done, modelers. Well done. So yeah, that goes down, pushes that, spreads those out, and they rub against the wheels. That's how the brakes work. Cool. Simple but rugged engine. Yep. Oh, we're almost out of go-go juice. Need some more go-go juice. Ooh, we missed that. Didn't see we missed that one log. Car must have shifted. As a dog whisperer. Not really a dog person, but they have their place. We always had dogs around growing up. Outdoor, like, working dogs. Keep the varmints away. Let you know when somebody pulling up in the driveway. Oh, I got you, Nate. I got you. No, I didn't forget. I just didn't realize how fast I was going. All you heard was ancient Greek. Not really mechanically inclined. Yeah, that's cool, Alien. That's a worthy cause for sure. Alright, one more log there. One more log here. Whee! Might have taken you 2 days, but at least you found it. You're kind of in the way. Half a mind to cut you down. I was laughing with you, Alien, not at you. Yeah, I gotta cut that tree down to see what the heck I'm doing. Hey, you with the invisible saw. Where are you? Look out! It's a ghost lumberjack. Look out, he's got another one down. You gotta make your own fun. What I say. Alright, I need to back up. Stupid bug. Yeah, my perspective was all off. It looked like I was lined up with that, but I'm very much not lined up with that. I wish we could, like, pay an NPC in the game to do this. It's fun for a while, but it does get a little old. The Stories of the Ghost Lumberjack. I watched that. Used to watch that show, Axemen. I know it was all like fake drama and stuff, but it was cool just to see the machinery and them logging in the mountains. Yeah, so they were saying in one of the streams I was watching that they're gonna add things to make solo mode a little easier, like teleporting and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, Big Brick. Just pay him a little something, and I'd be okay even if it took like the same amount of time, but you could go do something else maybe. Especially if you could, you know, teleport to different engines like you can in Run 8. You just teleport around the railroad. Because I haven't played Run 8 in a while, but I play that solo. It's just so much easier because you have game mechanics that help you out. Yeah, I mean, I can see the argument for teleporting being dumb, but I can also see the argument for I have very limited time to play. So the less time I have to spend doing stupid crap, like running from one end of the train to the other. This is fun. It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. What? I think it's confused as to what gear it's in. There we go. Sometimes is it the slider that's confused, or is it just... No, it's just trying to roll downhill. I got it. Alright. Fair enough. So that's the same wheel slip issue you get with the Heisler. It's just exaggerated with the Heisler. Slow down. Probably right back where I started. Yeah, I mean, I get the realism angle too, and I enjoy realism in games. But like today when I was recording what's going to be Monday's episode, I had to back a cut of cars into a siding and run back and get another cut of cars to come back. And it was like 80% of it was me running back and forth from the engine to the back to throw the switch, running back up to the front of the train, running back to the back. I mean, it's just a lot of busy work that doesn't add anything to the gameplay. So in Run 8, you have key controls to teleport to the end of the train, or the front of the train. Super handy. I'm all for realism, but it's going to be like real work. I want to get paid. Yeah, see, that's different though, Alien, than just the busy work of running back and forth to the end of the terrain. Different in my mind, anyway. I'd be happy if we could just teleport from, you know, the end of the terrain to the other. Alright, we have a full load of logs. The heck out of here. And like Nate said, it'd be nice to have the option, you know, if you want to use it. Save the game, because we haven't saved in 20 minutes. Throw some wood in, because we're probably about out. I think we're having trouble getting started since we're pointed downhill. I think last time I put on like 10% brick. I mean, we're okay. Here we go. Another load of logs, and then we'll be done with the logs. I'm not sure what you mean by delete filter, Charred Arachnid. Alright, pretty well off the slope. Break off. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Calm down. Come on, Olympic jump champion. You got this. Maybe not. Alright, fine. Da-da-da. Yeah, sorry, Alien. That was, a little heavy-handed on the throttle. When you delete something, it only deletes certain items you set it to, isn't it? Oh, really? I didn't. I hadn't noticed that option, so I have no thoughts on it. I would love for it to highlight the object it's going to delete, though. That would be super useful. What happened? What's happening here, train? Oh, I accidentally moved the reverser. How did I manage that? My bad. I didn't even know there was a drop down. I should pay more attention to patch notes. I guess that's a step in the right direction. It should still just highlight what it's going to delete, because the highlight code's already there. It would make it super clear what it's going to delete. I'll take a look at that when I get stopped here. I hadn't even noticed that. Pop into this view, so see what the heck we're doing. Yeah, you can still delete the wrong piece of track, though. But that's handy. It doesn't go through the track and delete the groundwork. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that. When did they add that? I never even noticed that. Been a while since I've built any track, though. Hey, Vorden. Welcome. Or Voreden. Voreden. But you're a different Vorden than the Vorden from Discord that told me about this game, right? We have Voreden and Vorden. Nope, I will not be playing FS22. I was talking about that earlier in the stream. I don't think Giants is ever going to be what I want it to be in a farm sim game. I want it to be an actual simulator. But it's just an arcade game, so not for me. I've watched a little bit of FS22 footage, and I don't know, I just don't like it. People are ripping around in their Formula One race tractors. There's no inertia or momentum or anything. Just, yeah, I don't know. Flat 2D fields, it's just not for me. I played plenty of Farm Sim, though. You find lots of stuff on the channel, the YouTube channel. Kind of just got Farm Simmed out. Yeah, they basically added Seasons mod and a bunch of other stuff. They take all the mods that people like and then they add it to the next game. They usually dumb it down, though. If it's any kind of good, like simulation, they have to dumb it down. Or their main core audience would freak out. Alright, are you too far forward? Yeah, I need to back you up just a bit. Catch you later, alien. Sleep well. Adios. Set that to 30. Actually, this is already bunched up pretty good. Well, that's good to see. I need to back this up just a hair, though. Clear that switch. Yeah, I'm not sure if the other Vorden is on Twitch or not. There's a Vorden on my Discord. He's the one that actually told me about this game. Alright, you were tied up. You're good. You're just about out of water. To fill up with water next time. What else we need to do? Should we get the mogul? Here's where I wish I could teleport. Mogul's over at the freight depot. I want to get the mogul back. I guess we can use the Heisler. Just kind of overkill. Bunch of lumber. Well, let's see. Let me think about this. Do I want to just get a train full of beams? Because I've already got about 80 iron ore up at the mine. Kind of need to make a mine run. Yeah, I was a little confused at first on the Discord. Then I realized that you were spelt slightly different. You have an extra E. I wonder if I need to get like 2 different lumber trains going. Oh, excuse me. What I probably need to do is go to bed. So on this train, I want to leave the first 3 cars empty for rails. I think I'm going to build a train for the coal mine. Let's see, which car does this load on? The wrong car. Beautiful. Back up just a hair. Probably get beams loaded and call it a night. Alright, I need you to back up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That'll be for the rails. Oh yeah, I cleaned up the old follow list. Run, run, run. Another thing I missed from Run 8 is you can be out of the loco and still control it. Which, I mean, it's not realistic per se, but man, it makes solo play so much easier. So much easier. You can play Switchman and Engineer at the same time. You go back forward. Alright, we have to do the freak out. It just never gets old. Never gets old. Hey, Firefly. Thanks for the raid. Got anywhere close to lined up? Didn't see the thingy go off, but maybe it didn't. I just didn't notice. Did we get the raid alert, chat? Alright, those are going on the right car, so that's good. Oh, Dave's all over. I was just getting ready to press Alt-Tab. Dave's like, no, I got this. Playing some Ark. Cool. How'd your stream go, bud? Yeah, I may need to check the... let me look here. Do-do-do. Here it is, alert box. Yeah, it's active. Yeah, I need to redo all that stuff anyway. It's using Streamlabs. I want to get away from Streamlabs. Been meaning to do that for a long time and I keep forgetting. Yeah, thanks for coming over. If the alert didn't play, I apologize. It's supposed to play a little thingy. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know why. I need to get switched over to Stream Elements. And I can't see jack coming this way. I really need to come in and load the other direction. Let's try that. Pull forward another like half car length. Do-do-do-do. So we're almost to there. Use that as our reference point. And about there. That solo life, just running back and forth. Doink. Doink. So if you're just tuning in, we're loading up beams, except for the first 3 cars up there. They're going to be rails once we get back over to the smelter. This train will be going to the coal mine. Coal mine takes beams and steel rails. Alright, so we need to pull forward a car length, right? No, 2 car lengths. We just loaded 2 cars, right? So we need that car to be here. Keep forgetting this thing is super powerful. Used to driving the Mogul. This thing drives completely different. Catch you later, Nate. Thanks for hanging out. Hope work goes well for you in the morning. So, somewhere in that vicinity. Perfect. Got 2 more cars after this. It's getting a little hard to see up here. Seam there. Be our reference point. Nope, nope. Drive it like the Mogul. Don't drive it like you stole it either. So you like the back truck of this car at that seam there. Or in that vicinity. I lost the seam because it's hiding. There it is. Yeah, somewhere around there. This is where multiplayer would shine. You could have somebody back here and directing you, playing Switchman. Whoa, duck. All right, last load, finally. So I'll probably head over to the smelter and then call it a night because it's coming up on midnight. I need to get to bed. We're done loading, so let's drop a save. I think 4% will work. Good there. When you get a bunch of switches lined up. Just hope the train follows. I need to build myself a little ramp. Can I do that real quick? What if I did like expands from the center? It's kind of dumb, but that works. Oh, actually that was thrown in the right direction. That was good. Yeah, big brick. It's kind of a big ugly beast, but I like it. Yeah, exactly, Firefly. This is where being solo is painful. Another switch over here. It is. Yeah, so I need this one switched. I hope the train's coming. Go check on it. Got another switch down here I need to throw, and then we'll be headed back towards the smelter. But I just play solo. Kind of a lone wolf. I play at random times. But I'm going to try to hook up with Mark DuPont at some point. Do some multiplayer on here. We have a lot of fun together. We've played Snow Runner and Farm Sim. He's a lot of fun. Let's see. Where's my train? You gonna check it out, Firefly? It's a lot of fun, but it's also super buggy and can be very, very frustrating at times. I was about ready to give up when I was recording an episode today. Trains kept breaking apart and just weird, stupid physics bugs. But if you're willing to put up with early access pains, oh, here it comes, then it can be a lot of fun. There it is! Let's hope all 13 cars are still attached to it. That's only on 4% regulator. Thing is such a beast. Have a look in fire. Not too bad. Yeah, I think we got all our cars. I don't know why the camera does that. Like it... You get the right angle, it flips out. Oh, you've been with ARC since the first month? You're good. You know all about it then. I don't want to pull too hard because we do have... Oh, there's the weird angle. Get the weird angle, then you get that. We've got the empty cars. A bunch of loads behind. Is ARC still pretty glitchy? I've never played ARC. I've watched some of it. I do like the visibility from the Heisler cab. It's really good. Especially to the rear. You don't have a big giant tender pile of wood to block it like on the Mogul. Alright, we're pretty well through switches. I'm going to open her up a little bit. Well, I would say every day. We went like a couple weeks with no update, but they are updating it regularly. And they're pretty quick. Like if they roll out a big update and break something, which happens, they roll out a hotfix pretty darn quick. So that's nice to see. Alright, if I remember right... No, we just came from the smelter, so we should be lined up. I was thinking I was heading to the iron mine, but I'm not. I'm heading back to the smelter. So we should be lined up. I need to grab these cars, though. I'm going to tack them onto the back of the train. So they also need to go down to the smelter. I need a zoom function. Yeah, I just pulled this train. Yeah, I just pulled this train from the smelter, so we should be lined up. Famous last words. Should be lined up. Maybe. Yeah, we are. So I need to pull down and then back into there, which that should be fun. Especially since we're pushing on empties. I'm going to go and hop into this view. I can see a little better. We got some more running to do. I got to pull up past that switch and then back in, snag those cars. Animals getting stuck in mountains. That could be bad. I think a Betsy on the other end of the train would be bad, where the physics are. Alright, got good brake pressure, so we should be alright. Ta-da! Whee! So we need a link and a pin in there. That switch through. Check. Yeah, there's no link in there, so that's good. Now, if we can get this started, backing up, we'll be in good shape. Do you want to hit this? I want to take the handbrake off of that. I like to keep a little bit of handbrake on the back of the train. This kind of helps control some of the coupler slack. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, right in the firebox. That was hot. All right, reverser in reverse. 30% regulator. Start easing off on the brake. Starting to get some rearward motion. Yeah, we're sliding again. Yeah, ouch, burnies. Flames, they burn! We gotta try to gauge when we're close enough. I think we're there. We'll have to go look and see. Didn't want to smack all the way into it, then derail some of those empties. How are we looking? Beautiful. Smart guy would save right now. Save too. These hoppers seem super heavy. Hopefully this works out. So now we have 18 cars. So the physics might get a little weird. I don't like heading down the hill with these empties on the front of the train, but it's the way we're gonna do it anyway. View. What I really ought to do is stop and throw that switch again. That would be a smart move. So we can just come back out of here. If we can stop. Stop? Yeah, I think the window's open. I think I've got him slid forward. Come on, move. There you go. All right, now we're lined to come back out of the smelter. Run, run, run. We do have a third person. Run. Boy. Get a heck of a vertical. Woo. Run, Forrest, run. Ta-da. All right, on down the hill we go. Got to check the window for you. I know in the Mogul the windows slide. This actually doesn't have windows on the door, so I'm not sure if these windows do slide. 18 cars coming downhill. Too bad. Hope it holds together. Here's the smelter. That's where we're headed. We got close enough that the smoke spawned in. Seems like a nice pace. It's going to keep it here. We'll probably go faster, but I really don't want to have to re-rail this whole train. Just stay on the tracks, please. Should probably go swing through the yard. Leave everything but the state cars in the yard. Yeah, can't edit out the mistakes on a live stream. We're off the worst of the grades. Oh, I need to switch that switch. Kept slow. Slow down! Save often in this game. Yeah, I'm gonna have that roll down on 20% brakes. Go get the rest of the switches lined up. I want to go in and around the reverse loop in the yard. Oh, missing some groundwork there. That one switched, and that one switched. Beautiful. Most of the train is off the curve now. Think she's a little fast? Nah, we're fine. I think. Put that on like 4%. Hope there's no trees back there that have sprouted back up through the track. And I need to run down here. Get some switches lined up. Yep, that happens, Firefly. That had happened 2 or 3 times. Trees that I've cut down will just pop right up. Be right in the middle of the track. Makes it exciting. Alright, so I want to come through straight there, and then that one, come through that one, and into this siding, this yard track. Okay, train's heading around the loop. Yeah, big brick. It is super annoying. I think I covered that in today's video. And then that one's lined up, and that one's lined up. Beautiful. No, it's okay, Firefly. I was talking about the YouTube video. I've been doing a YouTube series on this game. And I stream it sometimes as well, just doing work on the railroad. So we're gonna want to go. Need to get back over to the yard. Yeah, there we are. We're lined back up to get the rails. All right, run, run. Oh, I got you. Yeah, in the YouTube video that came out today, I'm pretty sure that's the one where I was talking about the frustrations with the trees wrecking my train. Hey, made it all the way around. Oh, you just watched the first episode. Gotcha. Yeah, this is episode 15, maybe? Something like that. Forget where I'm up to. Alright, no more throttle for you. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time on this yard, getting it all laid out properly. Using the 90-degree corners to get everything lined up. And I'm just going to drop the cordwood and the hoppers and leave them here in that track there. That'll work. Well, that's up to you, Firefly. When you're first starting out, though, this is all you see. Trees everywhere. There's no surveying tools, so it's a real challenge getting from point A to point B. It takes a little trial and error. I usually run groundwork, like through the woods. That's not a good example. Kind of roughly where I want to go, and once I get the groundwork sorted where it needs to be, then I'll cut down trees and lay rail. Alright, tie you off. Go ahead and set a break on here as well. And you can also use the map. Like, you can move while you're looking at the map. You have the little arrow that... So that can help too, just figuring out where to go. I really hope at some point we get proper, like, track laying and surveying tools. Or even just like a fly mode where you can lay stuff out. Doing everything from first person. A big challenge. Alrighty, break off. Let's get going. Let's get going. Did the fire get that low? Like we're losing steam pressure. Stop! Sorry. Yeah, sure enough, the fire got that low. Thought I was keeping it fed coming down the mountain. I guess I let it go too long. We were running out of steam pressure. That's why it was being all weird. My brake was on a little bit for some reason, even though it was off in the cab. Weird. This engine has a little bit of an issue. Once it wheel slips, it goes nuts. Do-do-do-do. Be all lined up. We want to head over here to that side of the smelter, and we're going to pick up rail. But that'll be in the future because I need to head to bed. It's after midnight. Getting progressively more stupid as the night goes on. Yeah, she has been running on her own. Just didn't realize how quickly the fire would die down. I'm not sure if I even have enough rail anyway. I think I've got a bunch of iron. I got to get the track laid over to the ironworks. That's the next step. Oh, I need to stop here. Remember how I said I was getting progressively more stupid? Yeah. Just ran through the switch. But I'm going to get it spotted over here. Ready to load rail. Yeah, me too, Dave. I'm getting ready to wind it up. Thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good Sunday tomorrow. Alright, water's boiling again, so steam pressure's on the rise. Yeah, look at all that iron we got over here. I gotta get track laid to the ironworks and get that hauled out of here. I've got 2 rails. Not a lot. And 75 iron. Yeah, that looks right. Somehow the train held together. I'm not sure how. Anyway, folks, hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I need to head off to bed. I'm dead tired. If you like this game and you haven't actually seen it over on my YouTube channel, go check that out. I've got about 15 episodes so far, starting from scratch. And we're just building our railroad. But that'll be it for tonight. Take care, and I'll catch you next time. Good night.